Welcome everyone to your favorite daytime show, Ladies Lounge. It's always a pleasure to be with you. And today we have something really special. I'm very excited because I have this gorgeous, lovely, smiling, vegan queen in the house, Duchess Nena. Duchess Nena is a vegan queen, and of course she's already spelling that out with her lovely pinky. She's a vegan queen, and she's going to tell us a little bit about being vegans or going into. She has all these terms: veganism, vegan. So
veganize.
So she's going to just tell us straight. Why vegan? Why did you become a vegan? I'm really curious.
Okay, my vegan journey started 2 years ago, and before then I had done some research about foods. What food does to your system, how do you heal your body with food, and the more I found out, the more I actually realized that human beings are not supposed to be eating meat or fish or any animal product.
I know, right?
Yes, I know. It's a very bold statement to make.
How did you manage after eating sort of
all my life,
fish all your life and then change? Did you have cravings for it, or or someone like me that if I want to turn into vegan, did you have to have cravings, or how did you keep up with it?
As with anything that you want to start, you have to know your whys. Your whys or your reason for turning into something would actually help sustain whatever you're doing. So if you're just doing it, I just want to lose weight, then after a week, you're gonna.
Oh, that's true.
So if you're actually convinced and it's your belief, it's the belief that keeps you. Like if you want to reach for meat and you think, oh no, this is not for me. I don't want to cause harm. I don't want to become like a preacher, but when it comes to karma, I always believe that energy can never be destroyed. Yeah. So those animals, the conditions under which they are killed, the strain, the bitterness, the anger can be transferred to you when you actually eat it.
Anger, come on.
Trust me. Okay, when have you ever witnessed an animal being killed?
I have,
Can you not hear the agony?
Of the animal, not the person killing it.
Because they say animals have feelings.
How good it tastes.
Exactly. Animals have feelings. Yeah, they do. So if you think about it that way, so that animal, all the pain is transferred into your system. Sometimes you're going through depression, you're going through all kinds of craziness. You don't know is this energy absorbed from some of these animals.
Okay, so what happens if you eat a protein, an animal protein, without knowing?
Well, if you eat, sometimes, there was this thing in the news where this woman actually spiked people's food. She posted a thing, they thought they're vegans, but no, they are not. I spiked their food. And I thought that was really bad. You can't really do things like that because there's some people who are actually allergic to meat. There's actually people who are allergic to meat. Yeah. You could have killed someone. Do you understand what I mean? But if you eat something without knowing, you don't know. But knowingly participating in something like that is
this is serious. I've eaten meat and fish all my life.
Especially,
I have the intentions of being vegan.
Exactly. You've already said it. I'm just really shocked about the fish part.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here thinking,
fish is healthy.
Just do the fish and the vegetables, and you'll be fine. And she says no fish.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is, the demand for meat fish is becoming so much. Like back in Africa where we grew up from, like one fish, for you to catch a fish, it takes time, and when you catch it, that one fish has to last the whole family. But you see one person eating a whole big fish on their plate. So the demand has increased. And then people are going through unethical means to produce this fish. Yeah. So they're growing it faster with chemicals and stuff. And what is that chemical doing to your system? Which is the reason why a lot of people are falling sick more.
Yeah.
Like some of the cancers are a direct link to meat, dairy, and fish.
That's true. I agree with the medical part of the chemicals they used to, the food they grow for the animals, the chemicals.
Same in plants as well. We have chemicals in plants, we have fertilizers.
Thank you, but that's true.
How do you, so is it just for health reasons? Does it mean being a vegan, does it mean you are healthy? Because I can have a pack of crepes, as mentioned before, and a can of Coke, and I'm
no. People get, when people think about losing weight, they're like, oh yeah, I'm going to go plant-based, I'm going to go vegan. No, veganism is not a healthy diet.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Because you, like I said, you
So
can
if
have a
it's-
packet of
It's
crisps.
more of a lifestyle. than-
It's a
Absolutely,
lifestyle. Yes. It's a lifestyle.
Oh my God. Anyway, I think we can go.
So much
We can go on and on.
This is, oh my God, information is something else. Anyway, moving on to the very next gist. I got something really hot for you. An Instagram post went viral,
Okay.
recently, that if a lot of women would respect their husbands the way they respect or reverence their pastors, a lot of marriages will be intact. Now that is a very serious question, as much as it's like we're laughing about it, because I know we have examples here. So I want us, do we agree to that? That if a lot of women respected their husbands the way they respected their pastors, probably a lot of marriages and all couples will still be together. What do you think? What do you think about that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't agree fully about. I don't agree because I think if you're married, you respect your husband, and I think the way you respect your husband is different from the way you respect your pastor. Your pastor is someone that's anointed. I understand where the point is coming from, but I think if you respect your husband, I don't think you have a problem. You respect your husband, you give him the respect he's due as a husband or the head of the home. I think you should be fine. But I think the respect you respect your pastor and husband, I don't think it can be the same.
I think that reverential fear you have for your pastor, women take it really deep. And yes, I agree that if women would respect their husbands the same way they respect their pastor, we'll have more people together in their marriage. I agree because I've had an incident in my life. I was in between two churches. My husband was going somewhere else and I was going somewhere else. And I told my pastor, I was, telling him, asking for advice. What do I do? Because I wanted my husband to come over to my own church. So my pastor stepped in and he visited us at home. And my husband received him well, and they had a conversation, and my husband explained why this is not right, and he can't live where he is. He understands my plight, but he cannot live where he is. People are looking up to him and all that.
Right.
My pastor said to me, support your husband. So I had to leave this church and I went back to my husband's church. So I respected my husband, I respected my pastor, and by extension, I respected my husband. So you see the way you went. If my pastor had said, don't go anywhere, sit down, then I'll be trouble. Because I've been feeling spiritually. Okay, my pastor, but then again, the Bible says test every spirit, yeah? I don't think my pastor would have said that. Because you will know what is of God and what is not of God, really, as a Christian.
So you just answered the question that you actually would have listened to your pastor if he had said, don't go.
But I don't think he would have said that. I don't think so. Because maybe it would have sounded fishy for the pastor to say, ignore your husband.
Some pastors can't. No, because they have different kind of pastors, isn't it? So anyway,
Well, I just wanted to sample your opinion.
Give us your opinion, my
First of all, define respect. Because for you to say, oh, this person respects this person more than that. Because if you respect someone, it's all about understanding different point of view. Mm-hmm. So when they say respect their pastors, I don't even see that as respect, because some people almost hero worship the pastor. The pastor is almost not human anymore, and the pastor has now taken the place of God. And people have forgotten that the pastor is still a human being, and the pastor's decisions based on his interpretation
of what the Bible
what in his own view, depending on whatever experience he has had in his life. So I believe that whoever your spiritual head is should not interfere with your marriage. So, however,
that's a dynamic.
Well, I'll pause you there, because when you say should not interfere, it sounds like he just jumped in.
No. There's kind of interfering. Let me clarify. The kind of interfering, I mean, it's not the actual pastor coming in to interfere. It's the concept of having a pastor being something that should interfere with a marriage, because it shouldn't be. The marriage is a unit outside of the church.
Yeah.
Well,
It is.
This is a little.
It is. Because if you think about it, the Bible, I'm coming from the Christian place now, the Bible says two shall become one. So it should be the two against, do you understand what I mean? But against the world. So it shouldn't be a thing of, oh, respect the pastor, respect my, it should be automatic. Like, if you love each other, you should respect each other anyway.
Absolutely.
So,
that is so spot on.
So whatever you have for the pastor should not have any place with what you have with your husband.
Well,
Thank
it's
you so
easier
much.
said like that. It's easier said, but I don't think it can completely be like that, because the place of the pastorate, you seek counseling, don't you? When there's trouble, because it's not all the time that everything is 100%.
Yeah.
It's
Can
not all
I
the
say
time.
something? Some pastors have taught some people to eat grass, and they eat grass. So sometimes
There you go.
they can't talk big
Took the
topic.
words right out of my mouth.
That's why I said earlier, test every spirit.
Yeah.
Know the Bible for yourself. So that even when the pastor is giving you an advice, you can back it up with the word that you know for yourself. So if the pastor says eat grass, come on, pastor, eat grass, pastor, how? You know, so because you know it for yourself that you shouldn't eat grass. So that's where.
So I think we sort of, I think the topic is, if we're, I think we kind of, very interesting, but I think if women respect their husbands the way
They respect
their
their
pastors,
Yeah.
we have, that's,
Would there be with the marriages being intact? You know what? Personally, I think that I think that a lot of women were drawn to power, were drawn to authority. And of course, the first authority is your husband in the home. He is the authority there. So if you're drawn to power and to an authoritative figure or a figure in authority, I think the first person you need to do that to is your husband. So I believe that if you need to make a decision, you have to come to him first, sit down, dialogue with it. And I think in that you're going to come to a compromise. I strongly believe that.
And where you don't,
And where you don't, let's say that's the last option. Now, where you don't, then you should go to a spiritual figure. And a spiritual figure, if there's discernment and he knows what he's saying, he will not bring
give you the wrong
conflict
advice.
between you and your spouse.
That's my point. But he won't make it worse. If he makes it worse, you are a human being and you know black and white, so you would know that there's something about this advice I've just been
Absolutely.
giving. Yeah, so
Thank you so very much. Thank you, everyone. It's been interesting so far. It's nice. And we still have more for you. Now, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Of course, we have the vegan queen who's going to be demonstrating to us what those vegan food is all about. I'm waiting. I can't wait to see what you have. Her page is amazing. You need to check out her page. We'll be right back with more info. Don't go anywhere. Thank you very much.
Thank you.